one of the big stories from yesterday was Marc Spector talking to McDavid, and the question that he asked, and the fact that only a part of that interaction was clipped
That's right.
and posted online.
Which is fake news.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I'm hearing a lot of media people defend Marc Spector at this point with that question, but to me, it was unnecessary. Why?
What was unnecessary? The question or the people's reaction to Marc Spector's question?
So the Coles, no, the question.
The question.
The question to McDavid. Like he said, I know this is going to be a tough question. And then he followed it with, guys like Gretzky and Crosby have won cups and gold medals. And you obviously have the skill to do it, but it just hasn't come yet. And why is it so hard? Or did you think it would be this hard? And McDavid goes, yeah, thanks for the question, Spec.
That was like, what did he say? Nice question.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's a nice question. Thanks. And then he actually answered it with grace. And he's not necessarily, I don't know if any of the Oilers are a big fan of certain media's questions. So even saying like, here comes a tough question, even like McDavid not reacting, I was pumped because he could have easily rolled his eyes or who knows, right?
It's just the timing to me that felt unnecessary. This guy just got off of a crazy long flight. A lot of people didn't even think he'd play. A lot of players on other teams that were at the Winter Games chose not to play. McDavid tries to put the team on his back, is there, is playing, is obviously raw from just going through what he went through.
All he wants to do is win. Battle in the chat said, this is going to be a tough question. How's it feel to be a loser, Connor? That's essentially, he was trying to get a reaction out of him, right?
It felt like that. And I just, when you have a guy like Connor McDavid on our team that is really like the margin is so razor thin whether we can figure out a way to keep him long term or we lose him. I don't want the Edmonton media members, when he's in his most vulnerable state, to ask him a question about why he can't get the job done. It just felt unnecessary.
All day, every day.
I know a lot of people were talking about it, but like, I don't care. You have to protect guys like this. Like maybe part of the reason he hasn't finished the job is because he's got that in his head because all the media members keep asking him the same damn questions. Like he just won the MVP of another tournament that he didn't win. That is so rare in this sport. You think it's on him? Like you're going to put that on him in any facet? It just to me felt unnecessary.
Yeah.
Maybe you ask that question in the off season or a couple days down the road, but like the guy's probably got jet lag. He's miserable. He's on the verge of tears. I would be in that situation, trying to get his poop in a group to
Connor
get
McDavid
back.
definitely cries in his bathtub every night. And
I don't know what every night, but
I would too.
Anyway, I do think Spec got the raw end of the deal yesterday because that was clipped. And he took it pretty hard from a lot of different sources, even Spit and Chicklets posting just the part that they knew would rile people up. It's clickbait, and Spec got clickbaited. But also, why are we so quick, so many people, to defend Spec in this situation? And why aren't fans allowed to keep him accountable when he goes out of his way to try to keep these players accountable, even when it's not the right time? So, like, yeah, if you're asking questions like that, it's kind of like McDavid losing in the Olympics. You're going to be held accountable, I suppose. So to be surprised that he was going to get backlash on that question was unwarranted.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised at all. Like, I even went out of my way to just search his name on Twitter to see what people were saying about him, and no one was happy.
Yeah, I think it's because this fan base is scared.
We're trying
that McDavid's going to walk.
Yeah,
we got to protect him. And he gets it hard. Like even when him and Lauren released the video of their beautiful home and gave like a glimpse of their life and a tour, 80% of the comments were chirping.
Yeah, they're like, that's an ugly home. I was like, what? You're tweeting that like you're sitting on a pile of your dirty laundry. Literally.
Yeah, you're in a beanbag chair farting in it, telling Lauren McDavid she doesn't know how to design a house. Like, pull your head out of your ass. If you're a fan from Edmonton, why would you do that? Why would you give them reasons to be like, man, this would be so much easier in Dallas where people don't know me, or this would be so much easier in LA where I'm just a celebrity hockey player, than like the weight of everything you do here is judged a little bit too harshly. So Spec adding to that was bothersome.
Yeah, that
for
was
me.
brutal.
It just felt like an unnecessary day to bring that up. What he very easily
First day back
could have been like a lot of other players and just not played last night. But
that's also true. He didn't have to play, and of course, we knew he was going to play as soon as they were like, it's on the fence. I was like, he's going to be out there. He's going to be the first one out there.
And then you wonder why there's some games where he doesn't want to talk to the media after, and they're like, oh, the captain should have to talk. Well, when he's getting questions like that, maybe he's not taking that interview because he knows he'd swear at him.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You don't put yourself in positions where you're going to react instead of respond. And so maybe some games is just like, I don't need to deal with Spec right now. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, hype it, and share it with your friends.
And to not miss any of our content, make sure you're subscribing to the Oilers Nation YouTube channel. Freaking nailed it.